Hey everyone! If you've been dreaming of a secure government job, you're going to want to listen up. Indian Railways is gearing up for something huge in 2026, a massive hiring spree for the Traveling Ticket Examiner, or TTE. So let's dive right in and break down everything you need to know. Okay, let's just start with the headline number, the one that's got everybody buzzing. We're talking about over 11,500 vacancies. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. This is easily one of the biggest recruitment drives for this post in a long time. So to make this super clear, we've split this guide into 5 key sections. We'll kick things off with the recruitment itself, then jump into the nitty-gritty of the post, salary, and who can apply. After that, we'll walk through the selection process, really get into the exam details, and wrap it all up with a handy application checklist. All right, first things first, Section 1, the big recruitment. What is this opportunity really all about? So what we're looking at is the official green light for hiring for the TTE position. You might know it by its old name, the ticket collector. It's, one of those essential visible roles you see every day on the railways. And trust me, this 2026 drive, it's shaping up to be a golden opportunity for thousands of people out there. And here's something really important to remember. This isn't limited to one region. It's a true all-India job. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, or which state or district you're from. Everyone gets a fair shot here. Okay, let's move on to the part I know you're all waiting for. Section 2, post, salary, and eligibility. Let's talk money and find out if you're eligible to apply. All right, the salary. The pay scale starts around $21,000 and can go up to over $81,000 rupees a month. But here's the kicker. That's just the basic pay. Once you factor in all the central government allowances and benefits, your actual take-home salary is going to be quite a bit higher. It's a really solid package. Now for probably the biggest question on everyone's mind. What's the minimum education you need to even be able to apply for this TTE post? And the answer is simple. You must have passed your 12th standard. So just to be crystal clear, if you're a 10th pass, this one isn't for you. But if you've completed your 12th, or if you have a graduate degree or even higher, you are absolutely eligible to apply. Okay, what about age? Well, the starting line for everyone is 18 years old. If you're in the general category, you can apply up until you're 33, but there's some good news for other categories. For OBC candidates, the upper age limit is extended to 36, and for SC/ST candidates, you get even more leeway, all the way up to 38. All right, so you've checked the boxes, you're eligible. What happens next? How do you go from being an applicant to actually wearing the TTE uniform? Let's get into the selection process. It's actually a pretty straightforward 3-step journey. First, and this is the big one, you've got to pass the computer-based test, or CBT. If you clear that, you'll get called for step 2, which is document verification. And finally, there's a medical exam to make sure you're fit for the job. That's it, 3 steps. Now, let's zoom in on that first step, because honestly, it's the most important one, the computer-based test. Everything hinges on doing well here. So here's what the exam looks like. You've got a total of 120 questions, with each one worth 1 mark. But look closely at the breakdown. General awareness is the heavyweight here with a whopping 50 questions. That tells you right away that staying up to date on current affairs and general knowledge is going to be absolutely crucial. And here's where it gets tricky. You have to tackle all 120 of those questions in just 90 minutes. Do the math, that's less than a minute for each question. Speed and accuracy are the name of the game here. And please do not forget this part. There is negative marking. For every single wrong answer, you lose 1/3 of a mark. So just randomly guessing, yeah, that's a bad idea. It could really pull your final score down. Okay, we're in the home stretch now, our final section. You know about the job, the salary, the exam. Now let's talk about the practical stuff, making sure your application is perfect. It's a sad but true fact. A lot of really qualified people get rejected, not because they failed the exam, but because of a simple mistake on their application or with their documents. So let's make sure that doesn't happen to you. Getting your papers ready ahead of time is key. So here's a quick rundown of what you'll need to have on hand. You'll need recent passport-sized photos, a scanned copy of your signature, some ID proof like your Aadhaar or voter ID card, of course your 10th and 12th mark sheets, and proof of your age. And if it applies to you, your caste certificate. My advice? Start pulling this stuff together now. Don't wait. Now, speaking of the caste certificate, this is a huge point of confusion for many people, so listen closely. Because this is a central government job, you must have a certificate in the central government format. A state level one will not work. I can't stress this enough, so double check you have the right one. So, what's the timeline? Well, we're expecting the official notification to drop sometime around April of 2026. The application window should open up right around then too, probably from April to May. So you've got a good amount of lead time to get ready. And there you have it, your quick guide to the 2026 Railway TTE recruitment. With more than 11,500 jobs up for grabs, it's a massive opportunity. So the only question left is, are you ready to start your journey with Indian Railways?